Welcome back. This is Sentence to Thrive 25 to Lifestyle. I am Rumbling Thunder here with Alchemist Azar. And today we are discussing Thrivivalist tactics. Was good. Last session got interrupted, but we can continue where we left off. After that vibe check, I was asking you about the projects that you were involved in and working on. You know, you can tell people exactly what you got going on and who you are. The floor is yours.
Some go by Alchemist of Sword, but right now it's just a time of abundance. Um, Thrivivalist tactics definitely correlates and coincides with what's in alignment for me at this moment. Um, whether it's poetry, whether it's music, whether it's sketching, whether it's uh, just creating, building, anything. What I'm stepping into is just expression, um, and leaving behind all blocks. Currently, I'm into photography, starting a new podcast. It's called The Soul Connection, where we talk mental health, we talk about feet, and we talk about, not just the pleasure aspect, but just the health aspect. What I'm learning is we are art. You know, we don't have a life, we are life. And every time that we choose to block ourselves off from an experience or an opportunity of expression or to express the self, what ends up happening is we become suppressed, repressed, and then ultimately depressed. So, not looking at just what I'm good at, but looking at what needs to be worked on, what can be improved, and what needs to just be nurtured. Just sitting with my daughter a few weeks ago and drawing with her, just free drawing, seeing her love for it, as she's expressed over the years. But it encouraged me to take, my skill more seriously. The fact that she saw something in my drawing where I saw it and just paid no mind. So for me to have the ability to not only raise and protect and guide and love my children, but for them to teach me the ultimate. So it excuse me, encouraged me to get back into drawing and just doing it for the love. Like it's just doing whatever you want to do for the love. So whether it's going to the studio, whether it's going out for the walks, whether it's going out for the runs, whether it's going out catching scenery and just absorbing what's there, I'm for it.
That's what's up, bro. That's a beautiful sentiment for sure. Now, I definitely wrote down some things I took away from what you said, and expression is what resonated first. And in the plight of all of our journey when it comes to mental health, self expression is a part of that because we live in a society that has dictated it comes from a place of humbleness or meekness. When it's when it comes to expression, people expect us to be in agreement, not assertive first. And I came up with a quote the other day saying, assertion equals authority. And to me, that's really what self expression embodies is tapping into what you were saying, that aspect of being. Like, I am breath and spirit as well as physical, and all of all of that awareness starts with me recognizing that from an internal space and then juxtaposing it against the external. So, nurturing our abilities and our creative talents is the way that we are supposed to express that for other people because we're supposed to share our vantage point so that everyone can have a collective perception or have a shared perception of the reality that we're all, you know, uh, experiencing right now. I definitely like love the sentiment of um, like we are life, not a life. Like every
Exactly.
time,
Exactly.
every time, like moment by moment, unconsciously even. And that was a thought that I had when rising today is uh, I'm definitely going to be intrigued about your thoughts on this one. Is how when I complete a dream state and my eyes open to this reality,
Hmm.
it still takes a minute.
Hmm.
Even though my eyes are open,
The spectrum.
it still take
Yeah.
it still takes a minute. And the way that I visualize it is me descending back to physical reality to the bottom of this ocean where the dream state is outer space in the atmosphere.
As above, so below. Yeah.
And even that reality has layers. And really, what I was thinking about is the in between. Moment by moment, you can tap into that. And that's really what creativity is extracting what your imagination is subconsciously dreaming about.
That's a fact.
Full stop. I was just like, hear, hear your thoughts on that, or
It's
another thought, or
the like looking at again because I dream often. There's very few nights where I don't dream or if I don't remember the whole dream. And to know like again each degree along that spectrum, you are fluctuating either ascending, descending in a direction to where you're either in a position where you can be receptive to your subconscious in the dream state and download that. And then now you can come back and impregnate that into your reality. And when, again, being conscious of that and knowing what am I subconsciously receiving and opening myself up to before I enter that state of dream state, and then what is the thing that when I fully descend back down to this physical reality, what am I now introducing into this state, and how do those correlate to set the tone for my day, moment by moment? So to know again, the first thing when I wake up, it's either as I'm helping myself prepare for the day, the moment, I'm either circulating my art, I'm circulating something that is new to me, something that is going to pose a new direction or new perspective, something that is fresh to my mind, once I've come down from that? And then before I'm going to sleep, what are some of am I reading? Am I again still working on my art, working on my craft? Like where is the line or train of thought at? Because no matter the action, if the energy is not lined up, it's going to be inconsequential. So I had a dream the other day, and in my dream, my son's mother was telling me something about, she was giving me a message. And in the dream, it was proposed, it was projected as to how she was thinking. But when I woke up from the dream, I immediately knew it was only my subconscious reiterating to me what I've been thinking in this dynamic. And I expressed it to her, and she was like, yeah. And it was just like, again, we're our own worst critics. We should have the highest opinion of ourselves. But in those moments where we can be critical, we have to pay attention to what that subconscious is telling us. In that dream state, it's the subconscious. Even here, the subconscious is doing 95% of the work. It's operating. But in that dream state, your subconscious is giving you everything face value. It's not operating from the behind. It's giving you like your whole dream is subconscious. So it's like if you can pay attention to that and look at what you can implement and impregnate here, just working in tandem. And
Yes.
my fault, I know I touched on a lot of topics. I went
No,
way
no, it's
just
no, it's you touched on it's just the synergy of it because like literally I was going back and forth on going with Thrivivalist tactics or talking about semen retention.
we can talk about it. I talk about it
so
all the
you know,
time. All the
it's
time.
like, and the way I was thinking about it was, um, you got no limit soldiers in your body, like ready to take orders,
Ready. Say the word,
and
boss. Say the word.
and the trick really is shifting your mindset and being disciplined and transmuting that energy into creativity versus sexuality. And uh, that's really where we're talking about impregnating yourself with thoughts of grandeur,
Mm-hmm.
implanting a seed of possibility.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a cycle of positive reinforcement until, just like with the sexual deed, a spark happens to where, hey, this shit ain't got no choice but to be real.
Because there's so much lined up behind it.
Is no limit soldiers behind it. Too many of them.
I don't I don't know if I don't know I'm not gonna say I don't know. I don't feel that as a race of humans or even in subcultures do we really understand the magnitude of semen retention. A lot of it is because you have entities, I'm not going to say no names, but you have global and corporate entities who prey on that energy from a young age. They exploit it, they shame us, they um, give us subliminal messages. We're not taught at a young age how powerful life energy is. So, again, if you have two children, same age, same household, or different household, one is trained and shown how to use a gun properly, the other one is not, doesn't have a clue how it works. Who is more likely to harm themselves or someone else? So if we're talking about knowing and being aware of who we are, what we are, how we are, why we are, you don't have lifeless action. You don't have um half finished endeavors. You don't have people who are longing for validation and acceptance and longing for attachment, longing for an insecure type of stability, fairy tale shit. To be honest, you have people who are not only the holders of their destiny, but you have people who know that they are the co-creators of their life. Like senior retention, I'm telling and I told to a lot of people I talk from experience, like it's ill, like that shit is ill, like what you
Bruh.
can do, that shit is ill.
Bruh. I legit was thinking about I might be able to fly.
Ain't no thoughts, ain't no thoughts.
I just I can put this together. I understand the physics behind it.
When I found out that at one time there was we as humans could move things sonically just from the vibration of our mouths, and oh nah, it makes sense now why they can only be
Theta.
heard.
Nah, it's to me a core component of mental health because there's just level of awareness, and when you're talking about self actuation, what you are capable of achieving is going to be dependent on your level of awareness
That's
of what's
all it
possible.
is.
Of what's
All it
possible.
is. That's all it is. That's the only thing that sets you different apart from anyone else. I tell people all the time, we're the same. The only difference is our level of awareness and what degree we're vibrating on at any given moment. That's it.
You know what those no limit you know what those no limit soldiers are?
What?
A nation of images
Mm.
or imagination.
Mm. I like that
See
flip.
what see what I
I
did?
like
See
that
what I
flip.
did there? See
Yeah,
what
I
I
like
did
that
there?
flip. I think it was perfect,
Yeah.
huh? I think it was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, the funny thing is, in every sense, that's exactly what it is. Literal,
That's
figurative,
exactly what it is.
physical. Yep. Mhm.
So this will conclude today's session, and today's session is always sponsored by Commercial Universe Boutique, a brand that merges mental health with merch for you, your melanated masterpiece. You can check out our merch. We got a brand new site too. It's called Philosophy.shop. Like,
Fire.
what's your philosophy? Everyone has one, at least you should know.
Everyone
Um,
has one, but are you aware of it? Yeah.
that part. If you like bags, we got some of those. They're pretty dope too. Conversation starters. If you're into fashion. Uh, Other than that, if there's anything you want to leave the people with, we can conclude this session. And
Continue your journey, stay your course, be unapologetically you, whatever that is,
mm,
whoever that is, whyever that is.
unapologetically you. Only you can decide what that is. Uh, why we are indeed.
Generations of men who have come from broken homes that long to have children of their own for the sole purpose of righting wrongs. We never hear their songs. Deaf and numb society circus sees this plight as worthless, never providing a space for them to belong. Even worse is the fact predators feast off their pain, empathy in vain. Claims of you deserve this gaslit into their memory banks. It's time to break ranks, draw lines, define what is true. More men are afflicted by the system, born into a narrative they didn't choose. Redundant hues of blue. The only thing toxic is the news. Unplug.